So I try to wrap my head around it. The gang stalking thing, right? And it's big. I mean, in my case, it's big. And you think of all the other people out there, it's huge. And they always say, oh, you can't prove it. You can only prove little spots. It's always firemen and police and counselors and doctors and dentists that are involved in the crimes. And I look back and I say, okay, girlfriend Elizabeth, 1995. In 1998, sales manager Davey. And what did they have in common? And you love these people, and then it turns out they're trying to kill you. And I'll give you a hypothetical. Well, in my case, first let me give you a real scenario. You got Family Health Center, you got the clinic in Mission Valley, you got the police department and the condos next door, military black ops. And they all work together, but this would be a hypothetical. And give you kind of a layout of how it works. Now, we'll say John. John goes to a clinic for methadone because they shot John with microwave weapons for years and they crippled him, so now he's handicapped. So he goes to the clinic because he had developed a Norco problem. Painkillers because he couldn't get out of bed anymore. Not to have fun and recreation, but because he's sick. So he goes to the treatment center for help and he gets methadone. Now, he's talking to his counselors and he can't wake up because the methadone makes him sleepy. So he takes an upper to wake up, to go work on the yard, to make $20 to buy some food. So the clinic, now they know he's positive for an upper because he had to go to work. So they contact the police, their friends that are in on it, and they contact the military black ops. And they tell the military black ops, he's positive for uppers. You can go kill him now. He's in a system. Make it look like a suicide. And then the police know that if they're called out, they have to cover it up. So that's basically how it works. You got the counselors that are in charge of the tests, and then they give the information out to the police and to the military. And then when the person, the victim, the patient, is under their care and his privacy, they violate it. It don't matter because they're going to kill him. And the black ops send people in to kill the victim. And when he calls the police because he's afraid, the police come out and say, you're on uppers. You're drugged out. Go back upstairs and take what's coming to you. That's basically how it works. So you have the doctors and you have the police and you have the military gangsters all working in unison to commit a crime that when it's all over, said and done, the victim committed suicide. There was no military black ops. There was no cop entanglement. And there were no counselors that called it in. Now that's basically a scenario on how it works. But it's like that in every case you could think of. See, if the police and the detectives are the criminals, other criminals, their friends, commit the crimes, all they gotta say is, yes, ruled a suicide. Guy was depressed, he killed himself. Unless the guy catches them. And then he has their names and their locations and the information. And then he's quiet. He just wants it to end. And then they start pushing him again and pushing him. And their excuse is, well, he might talk. And then, oh, now he's talking. But there's always an excuse. See? That's basically how it works.